Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Festival of Forties. You are now witness of battle reenactment. Picture, if you will, it is D-Day +6. Allies are advancing inland from the beaches. Behind every field and hedgerow are German units trying to halt the Allies' advance. Our setting before you is a German encampment and their forward observation post and trench, and the centre of the field behind the wire is keeping an eye out, aided by our friend on the motorbike and sidecar. An Allied unit is advancing up the road to your right. It's on its way to support an infantry division further up the line, unaware of the German position. The Germans have now stood to. They're aware of the advance of the Allies, and they have now triggered their anti-tank weapon, 75mm Pak 40, upon the convoy.
Going now.
Don't work, let's get them. You have to let them go. Yeah, just let them go. Carry on.
Can you shout? Can you shout?
Yeah. I'm going to come out in the field.
Yeah.
Can you get through there?
Yeah, you do.
Right. Our German infantry have opened up on the Allies, knocking out their truck. Troops of the squadron have pulled out on the truck. They're going to deploy their bazooka and their aim is to knock out the Pak anti-tank gun in that corner.
Chris,
get in. Stay there, don't walk it, do it from there. Might go on your chest.
The Allies' truck has been knocked out of action. They've deployed their troops on the track. Squad 1 has vacated the vehicle. They're engaging the enemy with their bazooka, and they have just knocked out the Pak 42 75mm anti-tank gun. Squad 1 are now advancing, take cover in the nearest trench to their truck. Bazookas now moving forward to engage the enemy and their mortar pit on the far side of the field.
He should be dead there, so he is.
It's getting a bit high out there. You can see our paratrooper radio man in the defence trench there will be calling up reinforcements and support from armour. Now that it is safe to do so, as the anti-tank weapon threat has been negated.
He's good. He must be invincible. He's got to be Captain America. Oh, look at that one.
The bazookas just neutralified the mortar pit. Squad 2 now, they're bringing forward Bangalore torpedoes. Their aim, their task, is to blow a hole in the barbed wire so they can advance on the enemy position.
No. Plate for the generator guard.
Be careful. Chris, keep talking while you can. Oh, should we let one go now? About 10 minutes, we're still happening.
Squad 2 now start deploying smoke grenades in an attempt to get some smoke cover on the field so they can advance to the wire to place the Bangalore torpedoes. In the meantime, some of our German friends are sustaining the odd casualty here and there, and I'm sure things are going to get even hotter very shortly. The corner nearest to you is the German stronghold. They've got an M34 machine gun there, which seems to have an overheating problems at the moment. Someone coming in with reinforcements. Squad 2 now advancing to engage the enemy near the wire. In the meantime, armours now coming to the bottom of the field, giving fire support to all sections on the battlefield. Squad 3 will now deploy onto the battlefield, splitting into two to split the enemy's fire. Bangalore torpedoes have just blown a hole in the wire, and the Germans are going to scuttle away from there as quickly as they can to reinforce their members in the Alamo. As we now get suppressing fire from the armour support, shortly the leader of all three squads will be giving words of command, code words, which will signal to his troops to advance to a more forward position nearer the German trenches. That's the German forward trench occupied now by Squad 2 as they move in and take over that trench. The command axe has just been given for Squad 1 to overrun the German mortar pit on the far side of the field. Now the Allies are starting to gain a foothold on the German position. As they do so, the Germans will start to pull back to their nearest position here on this corner of the field, which we like to call the Alamo, in a desperate attempt to fight off the Allied advance. Both sides starting to sustain casualties now as medics start to move in to treat the casualties. Para squad moving in to reinforce the position in the centre trench, the Squad 2. They'll be throwing their rations next. Squad 2 now calling reinforcements up. They're calling up the Armour Division. Squad 3 will now move up the left flank to engage the enemy and give suppressing fire. As they do so, they give support to the rest of the troops on the field. Support coming in from the armour. They will now be rounding up the remainder of the Germans who have capitulated. I think they've had enough. They've got a little wrestling match going on there somewhere. Didn't like his lager. Troops now being rounded up, and troops from the enemy position in the far field will now be rounded up and brought forward to be put under guard by the Allies. Assessment being made of the number of casualties and their conditions. Our troops now will come over here and they will form up in front of you, and as a conclusion to the battle they will be doing a health and safety weapons check to make sure that all their weapons are clear and safe. And a little touch towards the end there, our piper at the bottom of the field is now playing Flowers of the Forest and his pipes for the benefit of the deceased during the battle. Just a reminder, as you stand here at the fence, you are in a good position to witness the fly past, or the flying display I should say, of two Spitfires who will be coming in from the northeast side of the field as you face it. Slightly to your left, they will be joining us shortly hopefully, probably in the next 15 minutes. The actors before you have come from far and wide across the country to give you a display, show you a warm appreciation. Thanks very much guys, very well done, good job. Our battle leader, who's down here on the right, he blocks out a lot of sunshine, God bless him. He will now go down the track, down the line of troops and congratulate them on the battle, and at the same time be doing a safety weapons check to make sure all the weapons are cleared and safe. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. That concludes our display for the battle. Give you all.
Can I just say something? Is it? All right.
Okay lads, free choice for Germans of left! Left!
Can I have 3 cheers for Mark for coming up with a